Yes! Good to see you. What's that? Let's have intercourse in the alley. I dare you to! I won't do it. I'm married and I'm having intercourse with her in the alley later. You can watch, but it's going to cost you a pita bread. Oh my God. Are you from here? Everyone's talking about it. No? Golly. You look like you dressed like you thought New York wanted you to. This fucking guy has a tuft of blonde tip hair coming out of the backwards hat. It's not even a snapback. It's one of those weird dad hats where you unclip it and then decide how long it'll be. And then he clipped it and he was like, fuck it, Big Apple. Let's go! And I'm... Every time I do this, it's a Chappelle thing. I need to do the white thing where I'm like... I mean, dude, you really look like you're like New York. You went to the Empire State Building, and they're like, we're sorry, you're not allowed up here, you're a local. And he was like, how did you know? And I'm not implying you're homosexual, but you could be. Anyone can be anything in New York City. This girl had the greatest look. I said that, and she goes, that's like an impression of somebody doing the facial expression you just did. Amazing. Where's the guy that said, I like your skits? You dirty dog. You are looking to get fucked by that guy. What? It could happen. Now I want to know. Now I want to go back and see if that girl's like, I love you, TJ. Oh, God. I'm excited to be here tonight. It's really exciting. I'm going to talk about a lot of things that might make you feel a little uncomfortable, if that's okay. Is that okay? First of all, I saw somebody who's in a wheelchair here tonight. Is that right? Yeah. My best friend's in a wheelchair. It's really interesting. It'll change your perspective on the city. You're going to like this. You're from here. You walk around regularly, and you're just looking at the city, you're like, wow, that's fucked. Well, hey, what's up with that, you know? And a lot of New Yorkers, when somebody's in a wheelchair, they're like, okay, let's go. My best friend's in a wheelchair. When you party with somebody in a wheelchair, changes your perspective completely. We'll be walking. Every time there's a crack in the sidewalk, you're like, fuck this city. Every time we went to a bar, there's a question. You know, we look at the bar, we're like, well, there's not a ramp here. She's like, well, I don't want you to, like, pick me up and put me. I'm like, I'm not going to do that, you know? I would, but then we go to the next bar, and it's not accessible. And you really get into the whole, it's fucking infuriating. Regularly, I would walk into a bar, step on a couple of steps, go through, there's no whatever. When I'm with her, if I can't get into the bar because they don't even have a fucking ramp or any way to get into the bar, after 3 of those, I would just walk in and be like, you know what? Fuck you guys. I'm like, what? What's wrong? And I'm like, I don't see any ramp here, do I? And they're like, no. Well, why don't you think about it, okay? You fucking asshole. But they don't see that my friend's in a wheelchair. So it's this really weird moment where they're like, is that guy afraid of tripping? Like, what's going on? No, I'm afraid of dealing with a society that doesn't understand accessibility, okay? See, all of your facial expressions are like you're making fun of someone else who made a facial expression. I'm not joking. Every single time. It is. It's almost like somebody else was like, and then she's like, it is. It's like she looked at someone like, and she's like, It's not bad. It's not like unattractive. It's just very hyperbolic. We're in a chamber. Don't look away from me. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. I want to fuck your mustache. With my mustache. This fucking city. I had a sandwich in Sandwich. We were coming home, my wife and I, Kate. We were coming home from Nantucket because I have more money than you. And on the way back, there was a town in Massachusetts called Sandwich, Massachusetts. And I said to Kate, this is hilarious. We got to stop and get a sandwich in Sandwich. And so we did. We went to a sandwich place in Sandwich. And the girl that was there, taking our order and getting us our sandwich was dumb as rocks. Have you ever met somebody who's dumb as rocks? Just dumb. She was so dumb. She was so dumb. And I gotta be honest with you, I was jealous. She was so dumb. She's never had an existential crisis. Never in life is she like, what am I doing? Am I living up to my potential? She's like, it's weird. Key lime pie is not a key, but it's got lime in it. While we were waiting for a sandwich, we said to her, I go, do you think it's weird we're ordering that you're from Sandwich? Do you think that's weird to be from Sandwich? And she's like, why? And Kate's like, well, we're ordering a sandwich in Sandwich. Don't you think that's strange? He goes like, where else would you order it from? And then Kate goes, I guess pot is legal in Massachusetts. And she goes, yeah, recently. So then they give us the sandwich. It's amazing. They gave it we got it. We took pictures in front of the welcome to Sandwich sign. Your version of it. Physical comedy. And so we ate the sandwich, and then we're done taking pictures. As we're getting in the car, we're both almost done with the sandwich, and I turn her like, this is a really good sandwich. She goes, this is one of the best sandwiches I've ever had. And I finished, I'm like, that was the best sandwich I've ever had in my life. And then we both start laughing so hard because, of course, it's a great sandwich. It's from Sandwich. And we were like, what? And Kate goes, do you think that they take pride in their sandwiches because they're from Sandwich? I was like, no. Do you think that every generation before them, it's the oldest town in Massachusetts, always made great sandwiches and they handed it down from generation to generation? It was the greatest sandwich I've ever had. And so, today, I went to my bodega, best bodega, unbelievable. And I ordered, I got it. Because the sandwich we ate, what's that?
Which one?
Which bodega? Which bodega?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's take time to do this. I don't have a ton of time left, but let's really figure this out. What? Where do you live?
Brooklyn.
What's that?
Brooklyn.
You live in Brooklyn? Okay, when you get enough money to live in Manhattan, fucking call me. Dumb piece of shit. We're in the middle of a fucking story. You're asking me where my bodega is that you can't afford a fucking Reuben, you dumb piece of shit. Why don't you go to a piece of shit theater situation there, fucking. Oh God, I'm sorry, and I don't know what the fuck am I supposed to do with this guy? And Lad was talking about lacrosse player. You look like a lacrosse player who they were like, yeah, you're not gonna play. You can be on the team. He fucked me on that one. You fucked me on that one, man. It's a new joke. No, don't be sorry. Move to fucking the Bronx, okay? And I'll get stabbed for interrupting a story and fucking boogie down. God damn it! I am. I'm so pissed right now. I get it. I get that you're like, I want to know where the bodega is. You wanted to imagine that one day, somehow, one of your family dies, and they're like, you couldn't believe it, but he had a chest of gold bullion. And he left it all to you because he was upset that you had that haircut for so many years. Don't clap so hard. They're like, yeah, talk about me more. Shut the fuck up. One day, with all that bullying, you could live in Greenwich Village. What happened to you? Didn't you hear everyone be like, don't talk? I mean, the skit, like... Where do you live in Brooklyn?
Good point.
Really, move further. Move deeper. Deeper into Brooklyn. Go all the way to the water and then just jump in. Just jump into the water. Fuck me on this one. It's unbelievable. Don't tap your chest, you little fucking queer bait. You watch it. I will pay him to fuck you tonight. I've done it before. I like working with you. I've never seen you wear those glasses. Are those reading glasses? That is decidedly less cool than your musical abilities. P-I-M-P-I-N. What did it say? I'm teasing you. What a night. What an anticlimactic night.
I watched a movie last night.
What's that?
I watched the Emoji movie last night.
You watched the Emoji movie last night? Do you have children?
Yeah.
Were they there?
Yeah, I was telling them that I know.
That you know Gene met. That's great. Yeah. See, I make people happy. Maybe you could learn about something like that. And I don't know a lot about comedy, but I want to teach you all, specifically one person, one thing. That was a perfect example of somebody fucking up your skit. Thanks, guys. Good night.